Part two, still balling. You already know. Part two, still balling. Hey, there's a dude. There's a channel. I don't know if you guys noticed. You should look this up. If you're here from the playback, look this up. If you're wondering what this is about, look this up. There's a Vietnam veteran. He does a reaction channel. Vietnam veteran reacts or something like that. It's Vietnam veteran reacts, and the Vietnam veteran, he reacted to Tupac shed so many tears. So just watch that. Vietnam veteran reacts to shed so many tears by Tupac, and he's listens to the song, and then he reviews it at the end. But just trust me on that. Listen, just watch him review the song. Listen to the song yourself as he's listening to it, and then listen to his review at the end. Just listen to his review at the end. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the comment sections. Don't go in the comment sections. Just watch the video. You know what I'm saying? Go to just watch it all the way through. Vietnam veteran reacts to Tupac shed so many tears. Put that in your watch later playlist. Do that, man. Take care of that. I'm telling you about this, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. But it's crazy because the last live stream it was running like a continuous stream. So I'm like, damn. All right, what am I gonna have to do? If I do a second one, it'll alert people with the red dot. You know what I'm saying? The red dot will hit them. Notifications if some people got it on. You know what I'm saying? The 1,000 subs here and there. Shout out to I didn't talk about this because everybody else shouted it out. And my guy JD said he congratulated me. He said congrats on the 1,000 subs. I was like, I didn't even. I was trying to get there a long time ago, but I'm just happy I got there. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get monetized. But in the midst of me trying to get monetized, I can't have no love and appreciation, or I can't like forget that I have love and appreciation for all the subscribers who show up and then they hit the click button, they play stuff, and they like the content I do just on the go, like what I'm saying, the live streams, everything from that to the gaming stuff, whatever brought you to the channel in the first place, whether it's the post, what I'm saying, drowns or cut, Beyblade stuff, whatever it is, man. I appreciate everyone that's been here, man. I appreciate everyone that came and went. People who subscribe, I appreciate everyone who unsubbed as well. Thank you for coming here because now we got that 1,000, and that's all that matters to me, man. That's all that matters to me. It's like I didn't. Even, I was thinking like, can I get to 1K? I was stressing about it months ago, and then here we are. We made it happen. How many months later? I was like, oh dang, this thing worked itself out, man. It ended up just working itself out. What can I say? So here I am, man. I'm back at it. I can't really complain, bro. So I appreciate it, man. Love and appreciate everyone that showed up, and I don't think I ever really talked about it, but I'm gonna wait for more people to drop in so I can just tell them like the video I want them to watch. Put that in your watch later playlist. You know what I'm saying? It's not even my own video, bruh. Trading X RP Charlie. Did he? I don't think he really died though. I don't know, man. I ain't tripping about that. I ain't tripping about that. I don't even keep up with that joint, man. Everybody's talking about, like I said, everybody's talking about it today. Everybody felt the way about it. Like, I don't feel no way. But like I said, it is what it is, man. Renegade Princess, what's going on? Appreciate Trading X and Renegade Princess. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for dropping in. I was mad because two of my guys were in the chat, three of them, because Alex John was there too, my guy. And it's just like, damn, my fucking my connection it unbuffered itself when the two planes kind of crossed paths above me, which is crazy. Renegade Princess, appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was watching a whole bunch of reaction channels last night randomly. I was like, low key, I need to rewatch Mag and Rash. Shout out to Mag and Rash TV. It's a married couple and they be reacting to all type of different shit. They just be doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? What am I doing? I'm just posted up right now. I'm just chilling. I was live streaming a while ago trading. Traded next. I was live streaming and then all of a sudden the connection went out because there was a plane above, high above, flying south, and then a smaller, like private kind of propeller plane that was a little lower going east, and they literally crossed paths and then messed up my connection above. And then I was like, let me just restart my phone because I was using my phone all day and I was doing the live stream earlier. It was just all type of stuff that I'm trying to do at once, and I think my phone and all the other elements that were just happening around it just kind of messed everything up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing a second live stream because the first one kind of went bad and all the people that showed up kind of left. But yeah, but since you guys are here, I'm gonna say it one more time because I see the number go up. Look up Vietnam veteran reacts and look up Vietnam veteran reacts to shed so many tears. Tupac Shakur. Look that up. Vietnam veteran reacts shed so many tears. Tupac Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Look that up. and just watch the whole video. Don't go to the comments. Just watch the video. Put that in your watch later playlist. Look that up. Good, man. And Tupac's one of my favorite rappers, so it was cool to see a dude from like 2 generations ago type shit. Just watch, or listen to some music that was from a whole different era, or whatever. If whatever you will. So yeah, that was kind of cool. But I was thinking about that today randomly. I was like, yeah, just watch it all the way through. Don't go to the comment section. Just watch it all the way through. Let it run. You know what I'm saying? Just react with them. Just watch it and react with them because it's the first time he ever listened to Tupac. Which is crazy. Yeah, man. How are y'all doing tonight? Everyone dropping in. What's going on? Hello from Armenia. Oh, where are you from, Armenia? Tamara? Nersessian? Nersessian. Tamara or Tamara? Tamara, Tamara, Nersessian. Everybody here in the chat, man. Hey, everybody that's here in the chat, go look up Vietnam Veteran Reacts. Vietnam Veteran Reacts to Shed So Many Tears, Tupac. Look that up. Vietnam Veteran Reacts, Shed So Many Tears, Tupac. Put that in your watch later playlist. Don't go to the comments section. Just watch it all the way through. Trust me. Trust me. Sonic Rewrite, what's going on? Everybody here in the chat, everybody that dropped in, look that up and put it in your watch later playlist. Vietnam Veteran Reacts, Shed So Many Tears, Tupac. Look that up. So Sonic Rewrite, what's going on? Tamara Nersessian from Armenia. Love from Armenia, what's going on? Eastern Brewer, thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in, man. I'm just chilling. Got the second live stream going. Just chilling and doing the best I can. Chilling out there. Like I said, the last connection got messed up. You're a new follower. I appreciate it, Sonic. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. That's all I can really say. I just love and appreciate it. I can't say it enough, man. Like I didn't get a chance to. I addressed it earlier, but I didn't get a chance to really address this in any recent live streams. But my guy JD was like, "Man, congrats on the 1,000 subs." And I was like, I wasn't really thinking about it too much, but I was like, you know what, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys a lot about the whole what do you call this? Just subscribing, just showing love, and just being on the channel, man. I'm just over here talking and chopping up about a little bit of everything, making whatever happen. But yeah, man. Eastern Brewer, nobody care about that Charlie Kirk shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened. I mean, it's some good, it's some iffy shit. You know what I mean? I'm actually from Argentina, but I don't know many languages, but I know. Yeah, I don't even care about that. Like I said, I'm not on social media, and like people were talking about it, and some people were talking about like he deserved to get, all that. I'm like, my thing is, if you feel like he deserves to get shot, are you someone who's willing to shoot him? Let's be honest. If you're not someone that's willing to shoot him, then why are you saying people deserve to get shot? Like you got to be honest about if you see someone go through, like, you know what I mean? Like I'll give you an example. If you see someone get gifted $1 million, you're like, yo, that's good. He deserved that. That's kind of cool because if you were in the position, you'd be willing to give that to that same person that you think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I think about that stuff like on a negative level. People who are happy and they're when negative stuff happens to people, it's like, would you be willing to inflict that on someone? And if not, then I don't know why you would co-sign it. You know what I mean? I don't want to co-sign negative shit. Like this is the shit that we're starting to lean towards, and I'm just trying to be careful about everything. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not gonna go down that path. Like I said, I'm chasing peace, man. Like you're gonna see me chop it up on here, live streaming it, chopping it up, and just being honest, whatever. But one thing for sure is like when it's all said and done, you're not gonna see or hear from me. Like I'm gonna just be somewhere real peaceful, pieced out. You know what I'm saying? Real pieced out, just chilling somewhere, not worrying about nothing. Might have a grip, might just be chilling. Hey, bro, why don't you do live playing games? That way you get more views. Sonic Rewrite. I just did Silk Song a while ago. I just. What are you talking about? Like 2.5, 3 hours ago, I was doing a live gameplay of Silk Song. A couple months ago, I did a live gameplay of Monster Hunter. I do those, but the thing is, I'm not doing like, I don't have a setup for the camera and the microphone. I had the microphone attached one time, but the problem is I sit in the library. You know what I'm saying? I have to sit in the library because I don't have Wi-Fi at the house. My financial situation isn't allowing it right now. I'm going through a few things, but I'm using the free Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I'm using the free Wi-Fi at the library. I sit there, I play video games, and I live stream it. I always jump on the OBS. You know what I'm saying? I get on the OBS. I connect it to the Steam and whatever Steam games I have, and I go live. I did Sea of Stars like last month, some RPG stuff. I did Silk Song tonight. I did Silk Song all the past couple nights. You know what I'm saying? And those are, they're slowly getting views because it's just like a long play, an hour long play, 2 hour long play per session, damn near. And for people, the thing is, the reason why it's not getting views is because people who are actually playing the game don't want to get the game spoiled to them. You know what I'm saying? Um, does that make sense, man? But yeah, I'm just saying it's not that you're bad, bro. Nobody said either of that. But my thing is, um, it's there, man. It's all there. I'm addressing what you're talking about, and all I'm saying is it's all there. If you check my live section, man, if you check the playbacks, if you check the whole video section, they're all video games, man. It's literally the whole channel is like majority video games. If it's not that, it's like Beyblade and Pokemon cards or something. So that's why I can't wait for the new Pokemon to come out because I'm gonna have fun filming, recording that, and trying to stream what I can about it. One thing, like, there's very like niche fans for Dragon Quest, and they've been kind of tapping in here and there, but also the very small niche fans that like Final Fantasy Tactics, not necessarily advanced, but they like Final Fantasy Tactics. There's one dude who commented, he's like, "Are you preparing for the new game?" And I'm like, "Not necessarily, but I'm just playing this one for old time's sake." So it's cool, man. All them recordings are slowly coming out. I actually need to beat the game. I have a lot of recordings coming out like per day or like but I'm trying to get that going. So I'm trying to, when I get off work, I'm trying to live stream as much as I can, man. Trying to get as much content in hours as possible. You know what I'm saying? More things, more click through rates, more just in general. You know what I'm saying? And the funny part is, what I've learned with certain things is like, you know what I'm saying? Um, what do you call this? The ones that I took the tag, I started taking certain tags off of games. People started finding it, if not finding it, and it's been getting more like it gets more, it gets found. I don't know how to explain it. It gets found though. You know what I'm saying? Which is throwing me off a little bit. So I don't know. Like I said, I appreciate it, man. So all I can be is appreciative and grateful. You know, a lot of this was just a bit of like hard work and consistency. A lot of consistency and hard work of just like the whole time between, from March to July, just trying to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? March, April, May, June, July, like 5 months, man. You know what I'm saying? 5 months of just being consistent with like just creating. And I had a few slumps here and there. I had a few slumps where I was like, I need to just lay down for a day or two. And then I hopped back on the live and I was like, sometimes you just get love when you finally get back to it. You know what I'm saying? You realize you're not that busy and you do have time. And it's like, why not utilize the time? Like, you're getting down on yourself because numbers go up and down, but it is what it is, man. I'll take it for what it is. I went from having 0 people in the live stream to one, and then one turns into like a consistent three now. So I got like 3 people consistently showing. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, the number is three. It's just crazy sometimes. I'm like, we went from 0 to 1 and then three. It's just like I can't ask for more than that. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask for more than that. And if we're being honest, my very first live stream was Thanksgiving. So I did Thanksgiving live stream last year. So when I get to that Thanksgiving mark, it'll be a year. And I'm just like, the more people that just consistently show up for me, like why not? They want to check in and say hi and say what's up. Like, if you get one new sub per stream, like I guess I gotta do 1,000, right? But here I am at episode 164. Here I am at like after doing how many video game live streams and just posting in general, people showing up, a few viral clips, a few viral videos, what I'm saying? Just a few small things, small viral things here and there, just things getting found and things getting promoted. Like I can't be more grateful than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful right now, so it is what it is. A lot of things falling into place, you know what I mean? I will say on another level, like me just slowly opening up my own energy to the universe, if you will, you know what I'm saying? To the universe and just other things happening around me, like just doing what just doing what I do. Like it's inviting people. You know what I'm saying? It's inviting people. It's inviting energies, and it's nobody saw this because it was at the end of the last live stream. But walk down the street and I'm just saying hi to these cats, and then the lady leaving her friend's house is like, "Oh, this is my." I don't know if she said her friend or her grandma's like cats or kittens or whatever, and they just say hi to everyone. She's like, "What?" She's like, "Thank you for saying hi to the cats," and I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm surprised that the cats stopped to talk to me. I don't know if I remember them or if they remember me, but I just say hi to animals. That's just who I am. But again, like that kind of feeling and energy of just like just meeting people and then them being comfortable around you because they see how you treat animals and nature and shit. Like that's just what I be on, man. You are still here. I'm watching the veteran reacts to Tupac video. All right, Renegade Princess. Yeah, check that out. Just watch the whole thing. Trust me. Don't check the comments. Just watch it. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. You might catch it. You might not. But you'll see what I'm talking about. That's funny as hell. I'm happy everybody went to go see it, man. Shit. If you do leave a comment there, just tell him Cinco Bane sent me here. Just say that. That'd be funny as hell. He'd be like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Cinco Bane? What the fuck is this shit? But like I said, I was watching that shit last night, and then I was like, low key, I want to show this to people, but I don't. Like, there's certain people I want to show to, but I don't really talk to them no more. But if they ever like whatever, if I just start talking to them again, I'm like, and I remember it, I'm gonna tell them like, hey, just watch it. Trust me, just watch it. Watch the whole thing. But yeah, man, you'll see. It's going. Yeah, I should have. Damn, I look. You should have flipped camera. There was like a big dog and a small dog. Speaking of, we just got done talking about animals. Damn, hold on, I just thought about that. Anyway, yeah, man. Like, man, you be doing the, what I'm saying, like from live streams to content in general, you be doing all of it. Like, I was talking to I was talking to a friend of mine because he was saying something about his channel a long time ago, YouTube and IG and all that, and he was like, I don't know, man. Somebody was like, I don't know if it's worth it sometimes. I'm like, you got to think about what do you want to create that is worth existing on the internet forever. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of like your content as a tree, because my whole thing is like growing up is like I'm gonna tell you something. Like back in like '07, '06, '07, I had MySpace. So around that time period, I was when we finally had internet at the house. We finally had internet working at the house. You gotta understand, from the '90s all the way up to the early 2000s, never had internet. All my friends had internet at the house, and then you had to go to the library and use the internet. So I had to learn how to go to the library and use the internet. So my thing was like, we just never had internet at the house, and we finally got it. I just stayed on there hooked, just catching up on life and just looking things up, finding new music, finding old music that was new to me, and just doing research and stuff. And I just went down a rabbit hole of things that I cared about and things that I was concerned about. And one thing I realized is like, oh, I've only played Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I've only played Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest Monsters, and Dragon Quest 8. And then you find all these fucking channels in Japanese writing, hiragana, katakana, and all that. And it's just like Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6, and we never got a hold of those games. You might have had it on Super Nintendo if you were lucky, but it was rare. It was very rare that people had the English versions of those games, and I was able to watch it. So ever since that day, I was like, I need to do my own documentation of the video games, how I play it, the way I interpreted the RPG character, and the way that, because that's the way you design your RPG character, man. It don't matter what RPG game it is. That's that's a reflection of yourself. That's a extension of yourself. And it's like, let me get that going. You know what I'm saying? So I went and made that happen, man. I made it happen. I didn't want to think about it too much. I just wanted to make it happen. And that's what you see. All them playlists and all them games. This is how I play this Pokemon game. This is how I play Dragon Quest. This is how I do Bomberman, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, whatever we got next. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I play the game. And this is the interpretation of it. And anyone who wants to watch and reflect on it, they can watch it. People who are, I thought about this, man, because like I did a live stream one time, long time ago, and I didn't know if it was true or not. But every now and again, you run into people who live in other countries that are going through conflicts, but also you run into people who, what I'm saying, they kind of exist within a bed, if not a hospital bed, and they can't do much physically. They can't, they're not really able-bodied. So I was like, well, it's cool if I walk around and I experience life for them and I show them my city. I just want to, like, hey man, you saying you're in the hospital bed right now? All right, so I started walking around. I flipped the camera, walked around, started showing them the city. I told them not to give up on life. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Does that make sense? Like I went down that kind of route as well, where I'm like, a lot of the content stuff is like people who will never get a chance to experience certain video games or even play them or want to buy them or even emulate them. They get to experience through me, by just playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Going on the channel and just seeing what's there. So all the content exists because it's like I believe that shit needs to be in the future. Now, on the other hand, speaking on this has been spoken on before, but I'm on the subject. The Beyblade stuff. What's going on, JD? Speaking of Beyblade, bro, I was just about to talk about Beyblade, and then JD pops in. My whole thing is like, it's people will sit there and talk about like what's the best Beyblade build, what's the best whatever, what's the best generation. I'll look at this new stuff that I bought, and then they'll film some of themselves going to the tournament, etc. But my thing is like, man, fuck, like I don't give a fuck about me that much. I care about the actual hobby and the space and the community. So let me document the actual space and community. So a lot of times, like I'm just filming a lot of Beyblade actual matchups, and I share those actual matchups, the raw footage, with my community and whoever was battling. But I also mix that in with a lot of the B-roll, and then I kind of get like the pan of the room of who was there, what was going on, because I'm documenting something that like 10 years from now, people are going to look back and say, oh yeah, that tournament that was in Kent, Washington, that tournament in Seattle, that tournament at SakuraCon, the tournament at Bremerton, all these things actually existed, and it's all documented. 10 years from now, people are going to look back and be like, damn, that shit really happened here at this park. That shit really happened at this library. It really happened. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just like taking video, some B-roll of the landscape, a place where you get your coffee, a place where you get your breakfast sandwich, the small things. You'll be surprised 5 to 10 years from now, people will be like, hey, that coffee shop doesn't exist no more. Oh, that menu item that you bought, that you filmed for the vlog, it doesn't exist no more. That blade that used to be the shit, that was the meta blade back in October. Now it ain't shit because we got shark scale. So that's the whole documentation process. It's like you're having fun with it. You're in the moment enjoying it. But really, I'm just documenting something that's like, like I said, the video games I play, people who want to see what's going on, you're gonna find, you want to experience that, go ahead and experience it. If you want to see what it was like during the time when I was participating in the Beyblade community, go check them all videos, check them playlists. You want to see one-on-one matchups with certain individuals, you can find that too. But that was my year that I spent in this. So I don't know, man. I might find the next community thing to do, if not the next hobby, because the next hobby can be a very isolating thing. One thing I considered was Hot Wheels, because my home, well, my friend Mars was like saying something about Hot Wheels on one of these voice chats, and I was like, damn, low-key, I might want to buy some, but I don't know much about the Hot Wheels stuff. I might figure out what's going on with the Hot Wheels community. That might be a thing. If it ain't that, I might just be playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at basketball, but I want to be around the scene. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around the community of that stuff. I want to start hitting these community centers, see what's really going on, and just start, that's my next thing. I just want to kind of, work out as much as I can every, I'll be getting a workout at the job. Don't get me wrong. I do a physical labor job, but sometimes when I get off work, I'm like, low key, I'm just trying to, dribble a basketball, see if I can shoot this three, see if I could still, hop up and make this layup. You know what I'm saying? Jump up and see how much of the net I can smack, because I can't really touch the rim yet. Pause. So it's like I'm really just trying to stay locked in and focused about this shit. It's like, I'm just really trying to just figure something out every year, just be a new version of myself, if not explore a part of myself that I don't know yet. Like the Beyblade community has been great. I memorized so much shit, and I understand the theory of all this stuff. And I'm not like a sweaty player, man. I just really enjoy like the gaming aspect, and like I want to use stuff that I like, and I want to give the blades that I like the best chance of winning, if not the best performance possibility. You know what I'm saying? So I just be experimenting and shit, and that's life, man. Some people really are like, you meet people like, I don't really knock them. There's a lot of sweaty bladers, as in like people that take it real serious. But my thing is like, honestly, I'm not mad at that, because this is really their thing. For me, I'm kind of here, and I'm in the moment, and I'm locked in, and I did a lot, but I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, is I'm gonna be locked in on this gaming shit come October, because we got Digimon, we got Pokemon, we got Dragon Quest, we got all that shit going on in October, and that's pretty much going to get me going from September to November pretty much. So, but I'm doing Silk Song right now. I'm doing Silk Song, and I was like, I should have recorded the Hollow Knight a long time ago, but it is what it is. We got Silk Song footage, hour here and there, hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We getting as much as we can, bro. That's what I'm saying. Document that shit, man. Whatever is important to you, whatever you think is important to you, whatever is a hobby to you, just document it. You'd be surprised, man. Your channel might blow up. My channel's taking just the long route. It's taking a long time to really just be what it needs to be. But I'm not mad at it. Like, I'll get there when I get there. I'll get them hours when I can. And this is the hard work here, the live stream, man. Just chat it up, run my mouth for like an hour or something like that, 30 minutes to an hour, just chilling, man. But what's going on, JD? You still there chilling? Appreciate you dropping in, bruh. We over here just chopping up about, whatever you do in life, man, just document it. You'd be surprised. You got to consider that the internet and all the videos that are there exists probably somewhere in a cloud, if not some database. If not, it'll continue to exist. You have to consider that. You have to consider that. And then after you consider it, you got to ask yourself, what happens if my city gets bombed or something crazy or it just doesn't exist anymore? This building gets knocked down. These people move. What happens if that happens? You want to document your surroundings, not with the intention that something bad will happen, but just in case. Like, because I go through photo albums, man. I go through photo albums from the 80s and 90s and shit, and I'm like, I'm born in the 90s. I wasn't born in the 80s, but to see how shit was in the 80s, like my house was painted differently. You know what I'm saying? My house was painted a different color or some shit, or like there used to be a fence at this one house, or there used to be like a fence on the side of the house. These people used to live next door. One of the relatives is dead. I seen pictures of a relative that I never met because they died before I was born. You know what I'm saying? So the documentation of just like if someone looks at a picture in a photo album, like who is this person? Oh, this person is that, and then they represent this. You know what I'm saying? Pictures mean something, but the thing is, we can document these videos, and it's the same thing where it's like, imagine that's what I'm saying. If you go to a Beyblade event, it's like, why are they using this blade and why are they playing it this way? Oh, because this bit didn't come out yet. This ratchet didn't come out yet. So they didn't know to build it this way. That's why they're using a weird, stupid build. That's the shit that happened in November. Everything changed in February. That's the span of 3 months and shit be changing, which is crazy. So it's just like little things like that in the Beyblade scene. And then Pokemon's the same thing where it's like, you see guys battling a certain way, and then a month or two later, you're like, oh, he's using Ferrothorn and Kangaskhan. So it's like, oh shit, why is he using this new thing? It's a better method, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got to document for the memories along the way. Yep. So we can look back, and that's the cool thing is like we look back at that shit, but more importantly, like it's a little success and like like a little shrug on your shoulder, not a shrug, but I'm trying to say like a little dirt off your shoulder, whatever, and yeah, man, you just it's I'm not gonna say it's necessary, but I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why I walked around with the Meta Ray Bans, walked around my neighborhood, walked around different parts of the city. So I'm like, a lot of this shit might get knocked down at some point. There's so much gentrification and so much construction in general. This shit might be gone, bro. I don't know. I just don't know. So let me just document the stuff here and there. When they activated the 2 line in Bellevue on the east side, I was like, let me get on the 2 line. Let me just go up and down the railways, and let me just film. Oh, this is east. Whatever, East Main Street. This is over here, the South Bellevue station. This is looking like this. I just started documenting it. So I was like, we're gonna look back at this. There's people who still comment on my footage when I was in Portland, Oregon. I was in Portland, Oregon, just in random streets. Like, this looks like a nice place to film. There's one dude who went in the comment section. He said, "Man, that little store right there in the corner, it used to be a candy store slash gas station." He was just naming all this shit. He said, "I grew up over there, man. I was born in the '50s, or I was born in the whatever year." He said, "It changed a lot in that area on Hawthorne." He was saying all this crazy shit. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But like I said, the documentation is there. It's dated. There's a date on it. If not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then he has his perspective in the comment section. It's kind of cool. So it's just little shit like that, man. I documented Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Austin, Texas, right? I didn't get enough of Tampa, Florida. I should have did more Tampa, Florida. I just did the train. I was filming the train over there. Um, that passed by in Ybor City. But you got to understand the place where I was standing at, where I filmed the Ybor City train going by. It's like an open lot, and then there's a whole bunch of buildings that kind of like really low. So them shits might get knocked down and turned into fucking apartments and hotels for people to stay at too. Because like there was a little hotel slash Airbnb joint that a lot of these finance girls were going to in Ybor City, and then it was kind of along the train, not along the train tracks, but like where I was standing at when I was filming the train tracks. So I was like, damn, okay, so them girls be staying over here. I just knew. But it's kind of cool, man. It's like, what else I document? Portland, Oregon. Where else was I at, bro? I be in different little spots here and there. But that's the whole thing. Like, I'm trying to get better at like, if I'm going to a tournament in Sumner, Linwood. When I go down to the Tacoma meet, I film my travels down there. I got to get better at pulling out the phone, just like filming like this is what it looks like when I'm on the road, when I'm over here on the bus that's riding down the freeway, and then this is what it looks like when it says "Welcome to Sumner" sign. You're entering Tacoma, downtown Tacoma. You walk through, you walk up the hill, you go to Hilltop, etc. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. It's kind of cool, man. It's just like I think about that shit. But again, that's the Beyblade scene. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this Hot Wheels shit. That might be the new thing. If it ain't that, the thing about the Hot Wheels stuff is I'm gonna be spending money. So that's why I want to just play basketball. I'm like, if I play basketball, I ain't gotta spend no money. I just buy like a basketball and just go to fucking courts. You know what I'm saying? They got one with the shelter, or you got the one outside. But most likely the community center is gonna be indoors most of the time. So I might just start doing that shit, bro. Find little rec leagues or something. I don't know. Prop my phone up and be like, you guys care if I film and document this shit? Have that shit just on the side, bro. You know, say I might be like, ooh, I'm gonna be like a team manager or something. Just walk going on the road, like, yeah, we going different parts of the city. I'm the team manager, bro. What? Hey, this is the, I'm not the coach. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm just out here. Like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Equipment manager or something like that. I don't know. Rec league. That's, I don't know. Just all types of ideas. There's that, and then the other thing on the table. My coach is like, we want you to be a boxing referee or whatever. I was like, I'm only trying to be a judge, but I don't know. You might make me be a referee. Not, I mean, sorry, not a referee. A judge, like the point system stuff. I don't know if I want to be a referee because you gotta break up the fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there and be like, all right, work your hand out. Because if you got one arm free, you can still swing that one. But then if someone's kind of locked in and they're not able to do anything, you got to tell them to break, and then you push them apart, tell them to fight again. There's like all type of protocols and shit. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about what I could do. Lots of possibilities, guys. Lots of possibilities. But yeah, like JD's saying, man, gotta document for the memories along the way, man. You'd be surprised. You look back 5, 10 years from now. That's the thing too, man. You look at like IG. When you look at your own IG, sometimes you get upset at yourself and you delete old posts. Facebook is like that too. People delete old posts, old statuses. You know what I'm saying? Old comments and shit. People delete old shit all the time, and it's like, yeah, get rid of that shit. But it's like when you're doing something not for yourself, when you're doing it for the thought of, what, someone might want to watch this video game gameplay. Someone might want to see what it looks like in this area. When you start doing things outside of yourself, that's when that's the content you want to make. You know what I'm saying? Um, but all of these are interpretations of you and how you would have documented it. So that's why I try to keep my shit unprofessional because I'm like, I'm just going along the way with this, man. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how much raw footage of just everything that I've been watching, from YouTube to IG to Twitter to MySpace. Even back in MySpace, there was so much raw footage that people would upload, them hanging out in the woods, them just doing shit online in their rooms or whatever. All that shit was raw footage, man. And you'd be surprised. Like, yeah, remember when people were just in their living rooms with tall tees doing the Soldier Boy? That shit used to be something documented. That used to be a thing. That was a time. That was a time right there. I'm gonna start walking home, bro. Everybody turning their lights on and shit. I'm like, the fuck? Y'all going to bed out here? And I'm gonna start walking home slowly. I'll throw this shit away too. But yeah, man. This is how we doing it now, man. We go to work, and if we got time after work, hit the library, a live stream. It'll be my new thing. I don't know what the hours is gonna be like tomorrow. I get off around 4. I don't know if I'm gonna get home in time to do any live stream stuff for Silk Song. I might have to find a library that closes around 8, make it happen the way I need it to happen. I don't know yet. I ain't tripping too much about it. Walking back home. Really though, my stomach's hurting, so I gotta go home. Use the bathroom, lay down type of shit. One of those nights, man. It's crazy, man, because like but Rob, thank you for coming back, man, because my stream was buffering the last time because there was a plane up above flying south, but then there was a smaller propeller plane, like a more private plane, going east, probably towards Payne Field, and they both literally crossed paths. One was a little higher, one's a little lower, and that messed up my whole. For whatever reason, it messed up my connectivity, and reception, and that's why the thing was buffering and it kind of went haywire for a while. So I was a little upset about that, but I was trying to, go in and out YouTube and swipe in and out YouTube and YouTube Studio. I was like, let me just restart my phone, restart it, hopped back on live, walked down the street, met the lady with the cats. Boop, boop, that was it. And I was like, let me just hit my bench. Went to the bench over here, posted up for a little bit, and I did this live stream right here. So yeah, man. I might have to just check in with Solaren later. I don't know if he dropped in or not. But yeah, man. There it is right there. It's gonna hitting them 34s, man. There it is. Actually, I can't wait, bro. No more I think about it. When I hit the age 34, I'm gonna get my Ray Allen jersey going. I'm gonna be hyped for that. I gotta get that Supersonics Ray Allen, that classic shit, man. Even Milwaukee too, that Milwaukee shit. I'm a fan of the Bucks, man. I'm a fan of Ray Allen. That's one of my favorite players. He probably is my favorite player of all time. It might be Allen Iverson, if not Ray Allen. It's one of the other, man. Fucking Jesus Shuttlesworth. You know what I'm saying? You know that one? I don't even remember the movie like that. I know I seen it as a kid, but I don't really remember. But anyway, I'm on the way home. Fuck all that. I might jump in the VC, JD, if you're trying to chill, bro. JD, if you want to chill, man, we might hit the VC. Hit the VC, and then I don't know who else is gonna drop in, but I'll see who else is there. I don't know if you're still there hanging out, but voice chat, Beyblade server. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right. Hey, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace. I'm out.